Better question is, what are you doing? Because I am protected by Peeples Insurance Agency. Are you?
It's Tyler.
And Heather.
And we are out.
And about Sarasota.
What am I going to say next?
We're going to go into Peeples Insurance and take a gander.
Let's do it. Peeples Insurance. I'm back here with Jennifer Peeples, the president here of Peeples. Welcome back to the show, Jennifer.
Welcome back to our agency. I'm so glad to have you today.
Let's get right to it. So let's talk about the new product you guys have to offer.
Well, I'm so excited. Hurricane season is less than 45 days away. If you remember, Irma got very exciting last year. People were evacuating. Thank goodness it was a small event.
Trees were falling. In fact, trees were falling in my yard and almost hit my window.
People lost screens. Half of Sarasota evacuated. It was an exciting event. But what's really scary is our Gulf waters and our Atlantic waters are a lot warmer than they were last year. They are predicting we're going to have a very exciting season this year. So we need to get ready. Yeah. And with that in mind, with that being said, we have a new product called Storm Peace. As you know, when a hurricane comes to town, it can be an expensive event, whether you're preparing your home for the hurricane, whether you evacuate, or maybe the hurricane comes to town. All of us have hurricane deductibles on our homeowner policy. Right. Did you know in Sarasota County, the average hurricane deductible is $5,000? Do you have $5,000 set aside in case a hurricane comes to Sarasota?
I know that insurance is a big deal, especially in Florida, and sometimes a lot of things aren't really covered, and if they are, you get canceled.
Well, you know, homeowners insurance is important. It's very important, and you need homeowners insurance. But there's a new product to complement your homeowners policy and to keep homeowners policies down. That's why they have a high hurricane deductible. The average is $5,000. So there's a new product called Storm Peace that will help you pay for your hurricane deductible. And it'll also help you pay for things that are not covered by your homeowner's policy.
Wow, Jennifer, not to interrupt you, but I do have to say, it kind of reminds me of a product that you kind of do when you have health insurance. You have a primary and a secondary then.
Absolutely. Exactly. So think about things like if you were to evacuate, or your homeowner's policy doesn't pick up those expenses, or maybe preparing your home for a storm, not covered by your homeowner policy, or other things like landscaping. We spend so much money on gorgeous trees and bushes and flowers, and if a hurricane comes to town and messes that up, unless a tree falls on your house, if the tree falls in your backyard, it's not covered by your policy.
Absolutely. Yeah, I would know all about that. So, Jennifer, what if there's under $1,000 worth of damage, and then what's your option?
Well, unfortunately, if you've got a $5,000 hurricane deductible, your homeowner policy doesn't respond. And it's still $1,000 is a lot of out-of-pocket expenses.
Wow.
So there are a lot of things that are not covered by your homeowner policy. And a lot of people don't budget for a hurricane to come to town, especially if it's going to be a more exciting, year than it was last year.
So I'm kind of curious then, how much is the actual policy for that additional coverage?
Well, the average policy here in Sarasota County is $300 for the year.
Wow.
Covers you for the entire hurricane season, and will give you $5,000 of coverage. The greatest thing about this new policy is it gives you coverage for things like boat docks, boat lifts, sea walls, screen enclosure. I have a question for you.
Okay.
What is your hurricane deductible on your homeowner's insurance policy?
I believe it's probably around $5,000.
That's average. Most people here in Sarasota County have about a $5,000 hurricane deductible. Right. That's a lot of money. Last year when Irma came to town, did you evacuate? Did you leave?
Yeah, I actually did leave.
You did go.
Yeah.
It was expensive, right?
Very expensive.
Okay. Well, a lot of times homeowners insurance is awesome and you need to have it, but there's a new product that will complement that and pay for your hurricane deductible for you. So let's just say Hurricane Tyler comes to town, okay? Here he comes.
That's a big hurricane.
Right? So, and you evacuate. You leave Florida. As soon as the hurricane leaves Florida, you will get an email and say, Hurricane Tyler just left. you qualify for $5,000 of coverage.
Right.
You're like, that's great. I lost screens. My boat dock is in the water. I had evacuation expenses. Or maybe you lost power to your house and you had a bunch of food spoilage. All of those things that are typically not covered under your traditional homeowner policy are covered with Storm Peace.
So it covers any type of damage to your home, basically all the things that probably not be covered under your regular policy, right? For at least the one that's $5,000, right?
Absolutely. So it covers up to your deductible,
Okay.
and it gives you coverage for things that are not covered by your homeowner policy. For example, I have a huge screened lanai. I had $850 worth of screen damage last year. I have a fabulous homeowner's policy, but those damages fell under my deductible, and screen's not covered on a homeowner policy.
Wow. And to have a product that's $300 for the year that protects you versus the $5,000, generally that's the minimum deductible, I mean, it pretty much makes sense to obviously get that product. Thanks so much for explaining this new product. I'm so excited. We will be right back after these messages. You don't want to miss this. Mowers Inc., what's happening here?
Well, on Friday, April 27th, you're not going to want to miss their open house. Tons of discounts, food, and the opportunity to win this mower worth $10,000. And we are back. I'm so excited, Jennifer. I had no idea. What a great new product that you have to offer. As an 8th generation Floridian, I know a little bit about hurricanes, and I'm from a hometown that was one of the hardest hit. So this is the perfect product that you talked about with Tyler. But that's not the only thing that you offer, is it?
No, we do everything insurance. We represent over 100 companies, and we do everything. If it has insurance in it, we do it. We do personal lines, commercial lines. We do homeowners, auto, flood, personal umbrella, jewelry. We even do equine insurance.
I saw that. So for those of you that have your very expensive pets, your horses, what better way to protect them than for them to have their own personal insurance? And I know with my dad being a veterinarian, horses can be very expensive, and you put a lot of money into them. You want to protect them, so that is awesome that you offer that. Now, I wanted to ask you, tell me a little bit about how long have you been in this business and things of that nature?
Oh, sure. Well, so I was introduced to insurance when I was in college. I did not set out saying, oh, I want to be an insurance agent when I grow up. But I was introduced to it in college, fell in love with it, and I've been in insurance my whole professional career. I opened this agency 5 years ago, and I absolutely love it. We do all types of insurance. There's a team of 9 of us here. We're open Monday through Saturday. We're open every day until 6 p.m. We do not close for lunch, and we do not have automated voice message systems saying, press 1 for this, press 2 for that. When you call the Peeples Insurance Agency, a live person answers the phone and says, how can I help you?
And I tell you, that is something that's almost unheard of these days. So that's personal attention. So if our viewers want to find you, where are you located, Jennifer?
So we are located at 8270 Bee Ridge Road. We're located on Bee Ridge Road, east of 75, about 2 miles in the public shopping center. Very easy to find, but we can also be found just by picking up the phone or sending us a quick email. What we like to do is when we like to make new friends, but I recommend people give us a call. Let us take a look at their insurance. We'll look at everything, your home, your auto, your business. Let us see if we can save you some money. The worst thing that'll happen, you'll make a new friend. The best thing that can happen is we can save you some money on your insurance.
Some money. So what is your phone number and what is your email address? And do you have a website?
We do have a website. Our website is Peeples, PeeplesIns.com. Our phone number is local 941-377-7654. I can be reached directly by email at Jen, Jen, at peoplesins.com. I look forward to helping everybody.
It's clear that you love what you do. You said it best. You're either going to make a new friend or you're going to save a ton of money, so you can't go wrong. I can't wait to save a ton of money myself. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming in today, and I look forward to getting you ready for hurricane season 2.
right.
Stay safe this season, okay?
All of you stay safe too.
Wow, what an educational experience here today at Peeples Insurance. That's why we go out and about to educate you about the hurricane season. Thanks so much for joining us here on this segment.
I'm protected. Are you?
Call People's Insurance. We can't wait to help you.
That's going to bring the segment to a close. We want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you once again when we're out
And about Sarasota.
Out and About Sarasota, made possible by these fine sponsors. This has been an Out and About Media production, product of Sarasota Social.